everything is fine and working as it should. Hello. Let's start again. Hello, my name's Gwen. Welcome to the Woolly Closet. This is my little space on the internet where I share with you all of my fibery makes. I am coming to you from the Netherlands, where I live with my husband and 11-year-old daughter and 2 budgies. And today I have a new microphone, and I'm hoping this will help with all the sounds, because the last podcast I had to not re-record but tinker with the audio settings a bit and try to pick up the volume a bit, because I have a new phone and apparently that microphone doesn't work as well as the microphone on the previous phone. So I'm hoping this will do its job and work out. I feel a little weird with this thing on me, but we will see. Today is also the first year Podiversary. I have been doing this for a year now. Officially the date is the 14th of September and today is the 12th. It's Thursday today and the sun is shining. I'm hoping I can get the lighting all right, because it's bright in my face if I don't close curtains. Anyway, so 1 year anniversary. It's been quite a ride. I think if you compare the first video with the latest ones, I've improved a bit. I'm still learning, still trying, but I'm having fun. People seem to like what I'm doing, so I'm slowly growing. It's not about growth for me, it's just about having fun. Yeah, so let's get started. What I am wearing. I was on my knit night and I was talking with a lady and she was searching for some patterns that had bust darts in them, and I said there's an Ursa sweater. I made a video podcast about that, and then I went looking in my podcast library. I couldn't find it. Of course, I didn't have my notebook with me, but it turned out I talked about this in episode 9. I might even have shown a bit of a progress, and then nothing. But I did finish it, so I thought I'd wear it today. So today I am wearing my Ursa sweater by Jacqueline Cieslak. I made this with Prolana Patchwork 2, and I used a 6.5mm US 10.5 knitting needle. Well, there you go. It's not completely what do you call this, symmetrical, but I like it. The sleeves, the end of the sleeves, they are, weirdly enough, but that's a fun little detail for it. So I really like this yarn, by the way. I think it has a lovely color changing effect. I did take out the black a bit for this one. Oh, let me show you the back. Because if I would have left the black in, there would have been really wide stripes of the black, and I didn't like that. I think I needed the colors to shine a bit more in this, so I usually knit 1 or 2 rounds with the black, and then I would cut it and reattach with the new color. So yeah, really like this sweater. I'm wearing it over my black dress today. It's proper sweater weather today. It's nice and cold, 12 degrees. I think right now it's about 10. So yeah, excellent weather. It's not too warm this, but yeah, I think it's a wool blend with something. And now of course I can't find it, but I will put it in the screen. I don't think it's completely 100% wool. I think there's an acrylic or something with it. I'm not sure. Now I can't remember. Is it in here maybe? Let me see. Episode 9. No, of course not. I have a notebook. I write all my episodes in this little book so I can refer back and everything. Right. I have, well, 1 official finished object and 1 half finished object. I will start with the first real official finished object. This is now renamed. It was the Czech raglan sweater by Sophie OCHERA. I heard someone say OCHERA, and now I don't know how to pronounce this anymore. Sophia OCHERA Czech raglan sweater. It's now renamed Seven Sisters sweater for my daughter. It's a 3-stranded colorwork knit. You can probably not tell from afar, but this is pink and white and neon green. I'll show it up close so you can see it a little bit better. I will scoot around so you can properly see. Yeah, like that. It's a raglan. I did some short rows in the back. It's got a wide sleeve and the cuff is highly decreased for that puffy look to it. It's for my daughter. It's a little bit cropped, which is what it's supposed to be. I'll put in some footage here so you can see what it looks like on her. She's very happy with it, and so am I. I am very glad it's done though, because this took me a long while. It's very easy to memorize, but it makes me slow, 3-stranded colorwork. Not for the faint of heart, but not that difficult. I use a Norwegian knitting thimble on my left hand, on my pointer finger. Yeah, index finger, pointer finger, I don't know. It has 2 rings, so I use the white and the black on this side, and then the third color I would use, I would knit English style. Sorry, I would use knit English style, and that made this lovely 3-stranded colorwork. I think it's going to be in a Pom Pom Hobby yarn, you know, the company Hobby collaboration issue, but I'm not completely sure. The official pattern is knit in Hobby yarn, but I have seen other makers make stuff with Hobby yarn for a Pom Pom collaboration with Hobby, so it might be in an issue of that magazine, but I thought they had stopped making magazines, so I will let you know when I know. But it will be out soon, in near future. So, and then you can make one yourself. There are epic color variations, and yes, I really like the original too, with the mustard. I really love that one, but my daughter didn't. My daughter picked these colors herself, so yes, very happy with it. She can now wear it. I told her, you cannot wear it until I have shown it on the podcast, and then you can ruin it with wearing it. No, she's very keen on clothes, so she'll be fine. Okay, second almost finished FO, finished object. I have spun my John Arben Appledore Pig Snout colorway, which I find a very funny name. I spun them up into singles, and Monday, Tuesday, I plied them together. And at the end of plying them together, I had just one little bit left on one bobbin, which meant that my yarn is getting more balanced and even whilst I'm spinning it, which is fine and excellent, because that means I'm getting better at it. I split my braid in half, so one half on one bobbin, one half on the other bobbin, and when you ply them together with the perfect yarn, you should be one bobbin empty and the other one as well. So, and I had just a little bit of yarn left over. I have it somewhere, I think. Where did I put it? Hang on. I have just this little teeny weeny bit left over. And this is the yarn I have spun. I think it looks beautiful. I only need to wash it now and crack it around a bit for it to become even more balanced. I tried adding a bit more twist to this time, because my twist tends to be a little bit on the looser side, and I wanted to see what would happen if I put in some more twist. So it did hurt my shoulders a bit with it, you know, with getting the twist in and then feeding it to the bobbin, because my spinning wheel is a bit further away from me. So the orifice is also further away from me, which means I have to feed it into the orifice like this, and it tends to hurt my shoulder a bit, but powering through, I guess. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm really hungry. I hope you didn't pick that up. Right. Yes, I have a few works in progress at the moment. I have my Marled Magic dress by Stephen West. You know, the purple one. If you want to see that one, you can go 1 or 2 episodes back. Yeah, 2 episodes back. I haven't worked on it at all because I really wanted to finish this one, because this was a test knit and it ate up all my time. And I am a sort of yarn ambassador for Eddna, which is a Danish yarn company. Used to be family owned and now it's run by a small team of people. And they sent me some yarn to try out and a free pattern to go with it. And I decided to knit my little niece a new sweater. She seems to really love the sweater I knit her before, and today was actually the first day she was able to wear it. Can't show you a picture, unfortunately, but I did share one in my stories today with her face covered, because, you know, privacy and such is highly appreciated. And I'm comfortable with showing my face, but with children, I'm not so keen on doing that. The sweater is living in my Hunzenstrik by Hanne Rimmen project bag. I knit it myself. I knit this with acrylic leftovers. This part is from the pattern, and this part I made up myself. And the drawstring is also back in the pattern. It's called Floral bag, I think. I'll put the pattern name in here. And also everything I talk about is down in the descriptions box below. So if you are keen on finding anything, you can find it there. So I made this 2 holidays ago and lined it with some cute floral fabric. Oh, stop it. Sorry. I usually eat a little later in the morning, about in an hour or so, but apparently I'm hungry now. Right. This is the Librarium pullover by Agnes Brandels for Järbo and Eddna. I'm already a little bit further along. I think I've shown you the yarn only, maybe, or a picture maybe. I should really try and see and look up what I've been doing in the previous episode before recording the new one, right? Anyway, this is the Librarium pullover by Agnes Brandels, and it's made of a cabled body, V-neck, and a stockinette sleeve. Let me see if I can capture the color. Yes. I've already done the neckband, and I've done a center double decrease. It's a little bit different than what was written in the pattern. I am using Järbo alpaca for that, which is a 100% pure wool yarn. I had 6 skeins, I think. I have 1 skein left in this one, or ball. And if you are in the Netherlands or Belgium, I have a discount code for you. I do not get paid by Eddna or don't receive any money from them whatsoever. I just get wool from time to time to try out. So this discount code, I also do not get paid for that, but you can use this discount code for 30% off if you are in the Netherlands or Belgium until the 30th of September. And you can buy this lovely woolly yarn. It's a non-superwash yarn, I think. It's really nice to work with. It's a bit crispy. You can hear it maybe. But I do think it's, well, I'm not really that sensitive. I don't think it's scratchy, but I need to wash it and see how it feels then. But yes, it's perfect for those really cold days. I don't find it itchy, but it is a bit on the harder side. It's not a soft yarn. Not as soft as this, which I knitted with drop snort and has alpaca in it. This is just woolly wool. So, but my little niece is always cold, like my brother used to be when he was young. So this sweater will be really great for her. Yeah, I just have 1.5 sleeve to go. So that's what I'm working on right now. And other than that, I am waiting for Stephen West's mystery shawl knit along Go Dynamo. And I have that Mild Magic dress I need to work on. I have that crochet bag I need to work on. But I really need to finish my Mited Square blanket and the little deer I made for my niece as well for her birthday, because her birthday is at the end of January and I really need to finish that blanket. And we all know blankets take a long time, especially knitted blankets. So I'm actually quite happy I don't have that much on the needles right now, because Stephen West's knit along is coming along, as I told you, and I am going to join again, as I do every year. I might not finish it, but I usually do try and make one. And I had wool met verve in my stash. I had 2.5 skeins of this, which is lovely. And I also had in my stash these two. So sorry. And I thought they would look nice together. And then he said, well, I have a mohair there, but I don't really enjoy mohair, especially around my neck. So I am doing an alpaca anomaly, as I have called it. And I bought some Kaos yarn at my local yarn store, Rebel with a Twist. So this is going to be my Stephen West MCAL until a lovely person with a Instagram handle, Crealiendesign, posted here, said she was going to dye some yarn for the MCAL, and she had this lovely colorway named Ocean, picture here. And I couldn't help myself. I ordered 2 skeins of the Ocean in a what do you call it? It's tweed yarn. So to picture that picture of 2 skeins of greenish yarn, and then with these two together, it's going to be lovely and neon-y, and it's going to be wonderful. And I have a seafoam green winter coat, so I think it's going to be wonderful together. So this will go back in my stash, and maybe next year. I'm very happy Stephen West decided to not do a tonal again, but you would be free to add some speckle to your yarns, because I know we all have speckles in our stash. And again, I'm not using stash this time, but that's okay. We will see. Go Dynamo. I'm really curious what's going to be like. He did say in his little teaser video that the shawl pin he added at with his kits, that they were a clue to the shawl shape, and that was like a half semicircle, half circle shape. Now I'm not really keen on that shape, but if the shawl is big enough, I'll make do. I like big shawls. Yes, I'm very curious. It's going to start on October 6th, I think. Yes, October 6th, I think. That's the Friday, the first Friday. So, and until then, I'm going to work on what I already have on my needles. So that's it for my plans and my works in progress and my finished whips. And now I have some acquisitions and live stuff if you're still interested. If not, I will see you soon. And if you stick around, then I will show you what kind of holiday yarns I got and tell you a bit about life. So I usually stick around. I like to see new yarns. So right, we went on our holiday and I tried to buy some yarn and I couldn't find a wool shop that was open. They were closed for lunch or closed for holidays or whatever. So I came home with nothing and that was such a letdown. But then Marina Skua, who you might know, she also has a lovely podcast. Go check that out if you like. She was having a bit of a dye experiment stuff. I have some spinning fiber from her, and this time I bought some of her naturally dyed fiber called Mendip 4-ply, and it's called Summer Pudding, and I really loved it. I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 skeins of it, so a sweater's quantity. And I know exactly what this is going to be. Look, and this is the card. Can you see the card? Yes, you can see the card. And this is the yarn. I think it looks ever so beautiful. Let me just see if I can. Yeah, this better manageable. 3 skeins of it. I think it's lovely. It's a, let me see what's on here. The sheep that provide the wool for this yarn live on an eco farm on the Mendip Hills. The yarn is spun in Wales and hand-dyed in Wiltshire. It's woolen spun, springy and rustic, perfect for colorwork, cables and steeking. Well, it's suitable for a 2.25, 3.25 millimeter. I think sport weight, DK weight. I can get away with it. Yes. 50 grams, 180 meters or 179 yards, 100% British wool. I'm loving this. It's nice and rustic indeed. And I know exactly what this is going to be. This is going to be for a test knit. I can't tell you anything else, but yes, it's going to be lovely. I'm going to combine it with a brushed silk alpaca from Drops probably. In a creamy white. Yes, it's going to look beautiful. More on that later. Maybe next year. I don't know. She keeps postponing the test knit, but we will see. I'm on the list, so I definitely know I'm in it. My parents also went on their holiday. They took a cruise. Not a cruise fan, but they are. So to each their own. But they did take the most wonderful cruise you could ever imagine. They went to Denmark, the Faroe Islands, Shetland Islands, Greenland, Iceland, you know, the works. And I told my mom, maybe you can bring me some Hillesvag or some Shetland yarn or anything. You're going to Yarn Valhalla, so anything. But I couldn't find anything, so I did a little internet digging myself, and she said, well, we are at the Faroe Islands today. So I said, maybe you can find me some Snaeldan. I'll say Snaeldan. Maybe you can find me some Snaeldan yarn. And she did not buy me 1 skein or 2 skeins. No, she bought me 300 grams of the grey, 300 grams of the black, and 300 grams of the white. Now, isn't that just perfect? This is a lot of yarn, and I love it. It has got this lovely lanolin in it. Here, this is the tag. Also fun to look at. There are these mega skeins where they twist them up. They're 50 gram skeins. Only this is 100 gram. 100 gram skeins, and the black are 50 gram skeins. I think they're wonderful. They've got this high lanolin feel to them. I mean, I've only just touched them and my hands are all silky and soft. I am not sure yet what I'm going to make with these. Oh, it's like a bouquet of... I love them. I'm not sure what I'm going to make of these yet. I was thinking maybe a sibling sweater by Laura Penrose. Or I was thinking maybe well, it needs to be released first by the Crealiendesign, the kip sweater, but then in, colored bands, but maybe that's a bit too much. And I don't know what yarn weight that one will be. But yeah, if you have any ideas for this, I want to combine them all because this is enough for a sweater for me. So if you have any ideas for a lovely stripy pattern sweater, please let me know down below. I'm thinking sibling. I don't want to combine it with mohair or brushed alpaca or anything. I just want it to do its own thing. Yes, I think it will be lovely. It smells so good too. So lovely and sheepy. I know some people don't like that smell, but I do. Yes, well, they had an amazing adventure. My father even shed a little tear talking about it to us because it was just so beautiful. And my husband and I said to each other, if our daughter is a bit more grown, she will go on holidays of her own and we will hire a camper van or something, and then we'll take a trek and do that by ourselves, just the two of us. I just thought that was a wonderful idea. I really want to do that. One day, I want to see the Northern Lights too, but not on a cruise. I don't want to sit with 5,000 people on a big boat. That's not for me. Right. Well, I think I've covered all my plans, my lovely, lovely yarns. So tell me, what are your plans? Are you going to join the Knit Along by Stephen West, or are you not? Are you going to the Knit to Pearl to festival that's also coming up in November? I am. I'm so very happy. The new guests have been announced. So I now know Fiber Tales is coming, and Inge from Knitting Tradition is coming, and my absolute favorite Jana from Finnish Knitting Stories is coming. I really hope to catch up with her because I really love her podcast and I really would like to meet her. I mean, when is ever going to be another chance to meet up with her? She's never here and I'm never there, so that would be lovely. Maybe the Crealiendesign would be coming. I don't know. I mean, she might have asked. I'm not sure. We will see. More plans are being revealed almost every week, so it's going to be so much fun. I am probably going to wear my marled magic dress then, because I have no intention of speed knitting a sweater together for in 2 months time and do a shawl and do my niece's sweater and blanket and so I will probably try and finish the purple marled magic dress and wear that one if it's not too hot. I will try and share what I will be wearing that day on here and also on Instagram. And if you like, come say hello. I might not look like I want to talk, but I promise you, I would like to talk. It's just my face. I'm sort of an introvert, but if you see me, come say hello. And I really would like to know who you are and where you're from and what you're doing, what you're knitting or crocheting. And yes, and I'm hoping I will see you there. I am coming with a friend, but don't let that stop you. My friend is also very friendly. Yes, so hopefully I will see you there. And I will probably record another podcast before then. So I can show you my Steven West progress, my finished little niece sweater, and what else I've got going on. So I will see you then. And I hope the little microphone has worked his or hers magic. And I will see you then. Let me know. Bye.